Welcome to High Fat Expressions. This podcast allows you to feel seen, heard, and understood through multiple different expressions of life. Yes, my name is Katera Speaks. I will have other people on here as well as episodes go on. Though, for now, welcome to the podcast. Today, I want to talk about consistency. At first, I thought consistency was every single day. I thought that in order to be consistent, I have to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And it became so monotonous. It drove me crazy. So when I started this podcasting journey, right? I thought I had to do it every single week. And as I listened to other podcasts, there is no set thing for consistency. Some people do it multiple times a week. Some people do it one time a week. And some people do it once a month. As long as it works for them, that's what counts. So whenever I feel the energy to, or feel called to do a podcast episode, that's what I'm gonna do. So let's dive a little deeper, shall we, into consistency in my life and the journey that I came on this topic. There was a time, right, once upon a time, I felt that I wasn't consistent. There was folks in my life that called me a quitter because I did not align with what they wanted for me. One of the things that I grew to love about myself, which I used to really beat myself up about, though I did not show to the public, my mentality that if I want something, I do it, I get it, I have it. And when I don't want something, I don't do it. I don't receive it. And I will stop doing the things that does not bring me joy. I am very consistent in that. People call it stubbornness. And a large part of my life, I thought being stubborn was a bad thing. And then eventually, a couple people used a different word to describe this mentality, my behavior, and part of my personality. They call it persistence. It's like, wow, she is so persistent. When she put her mind to something, she does it. When she don't want something, she don't. We admire that aspect about her. Through my eyes, stubbornness and persistence is almost one and the same. So I grew to love that about me. During this journey, I wanted to prove to myself that I was not a quitter, that I am consistent. So I stumbled upon a practice, tracking time. At first, it was 15 minutes a day, like 15 minutes at a time throughout the day. And eventually it was 30 minutes at a time. And I did it for at least 6 months. It got so out of hand, y'all. It got so out of hand that I would be anxious and panic over what did I do in the last 15 minutes? Oh my gosh, I went for a walk. What did I see? What did I do? And it wasn't that deep. I successfully proved to myself that I could do it, that I could be consistent, even though I did it to the extreme. Consistency is not measured by the construct that people pushed onto others. It can become a bit toxic on social media. I remember I tried to do a podcast before, and I had a mentor who advised me to post like 3 to 5 times a day, every single day, about this podcast, having a countdown to every episode, saying, oh, there's 10 days left, 9 days left, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. But no, not even just one day. 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes left. Oh my gosh, you better check it out, guys. It's 5 minutes to showtime. All right, it's been posted 5 minutes ago. It's been posted an hour ago. It's been posted 10 hours ago. It got so extreme, I was stressing out. I'm usually a private person. I don't talk about myself really. I tell stories. Though I realize over the years of my life that even through stories, you might not truly get the whole picture of a person, because we are all so complex, you see. So I had classmates and schoolmates come up to me and say, I talk to you every single day. I see you every single day, but you're still an enigma. Isn't that ironic? And you see, I am going on this journey of consistency, and I realized that I can just be. I can do what my energy calls me to do. If I feel like doing a podcast episode, I can release it. I don't have to be pressured to post every single second of every single day on blasting it on social media. I can just go with the flow, because consistency is something measured by you. As long as you keep doing and keep trying and keep practicing these routines, no matter how sporadic or in between they may be, it's the effort that counts. It's what you do and prepare for it. And give yourself credit when it's due, for real. Like, this is my 3rd episode of Heartfelt Expressions. The first episode I did in January 2022. The second episode was September 2023. You know, that's about a year and a half later, y'all. In between. Though, that doesn't mean you have to scrap it and start all over and give up. No, consistency is, hey, as long as you do it, more than once and continue to do it, it doesn't have to be a set time period. That's what I've been pondering on. And when I was listening to other podcasts, some people post 2 times in one day. It's like, wow. Some people have long episodes. Some people have short episodes. And there are others who has both. So I'm exploring this podcast. And I welcome you on this journey, because sometimes it will be 7 minutes or less. Sometimes there will be 30 minutes or more. I'm just going to go with the flow. And I realize I'm not sure if I'm going to have an intro or outro. I might not. Some episodes may have it. Some may just have music. And other time it's just me just doing the piece in one shot and release. Because I want this to be an authentic expression of perspectives, of thoughts, feelings, emotions. Feelings and emotions are one and the same, but I'm so used to having them side by side that I say it. I want our stories to be heard, and right now this is a lot of me venting and sharing you guys about my journey at the moment. It's like vocal journaling, audio journaling in this form. Eventually, I will talk to y'all on these episodes, or when you guys ask me questions and hear about my perspective. That would be amazing transition to different articulations of this. So I'm so glad that I have this outlet to express myself. I'm glad that you guys are here on this journey with me, reflecting, adventuring, and this journey of self-expression. I am growing and going into my authenticity, you know what I mean? Even though I feel like, yes, I have been me, but my whole life, I have been me my whole life, but I wore a mask that covered aspects of myself. I don't want to wear a mask. Even though I'm still a private person, I can still bring out vulnerable aspects of me that I care to share. And I feel like everyone has the right to share what they want to share. This is our way of expressing ourselves. Recently, I've been very adamant about our feelings are valid. Very consistent in that value, that principle, that our feelings are valid. To the point that I would encourage others when they are trying to repress and suppress themselves and try to be happy when they are not. It's like, hey, it's okay to feel your emotions. It's okay to not be okay. I know I say it a lot. If you guys check out my social media, I emphasize that. It's okay not to be okay. Your feelings are valid. Another phrase that I say is you're worthy regardless. You're worthy regardless of how much money you have in your bank account, what your grades are, what your test scores is, who you know and who knows you. You are worthy regardless of your accomplishments, what you do, and what you will do. Because worth is something to be recognized, not something to be earned. You're worthy of love, of joy, of unconditional love. Let's specify love, unconditional love, where you don't have to earn it. You're worthy of peace and worthy of joy and all your heart's desires. You're worthy regardless of all the conditions. You know what I mean? It's something that we don't often see in this society, or maybe in your personal, professional life, or academic life. Though worth is something to be recognized, not something to be earned. And I consistently said that to myself practically every single day, that I'm worthy regardless, until I started to believe it myself. And consistency is measured by you. Give yourself credit when it's due. So I am so proud of myself that I am honoring my energy. I really felt compelled to do this episode, even though it's only been a couple days since my last episode, though it was on my chest and on my mind about this topic of consistency that I wanted to share with you guys my thoughts about it. And this has been a wonderful episode for me, even though I am now that I'm pausing, I'm overthinking about let me be honest, I'm overthinking about how to end this, on the timing, about the location, since I'm just laying on my bed and having the phone on my mattress, just absorbing the sounds. It's okay. It's okay to feel your emotions, to let your thoughts flow, but once you recognize it, it's okay. It's okay. Yes, but consistency. That's what I was talking about. This has been my third episode of Heartfelt Expressions, and I'm so glad you guys are here. You guys are learning more about me and my personality bits by bit through every episode, and I appreciate you guys greatly. Sometimes I will have different aspects of myself revealed, different arrangements of these podcast episodes. It might not be cookie cutter where I have an intro and an outro the exact same way. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Sometimes it's straight through, sometimes they're music. Sometimes they're calm, like right now I'm really, really chill. And sometimes my vocal cords will vibrate in different tones and emotions, a different volume, and I thank y'all for joining me on this journey of self-expression, of heartfelt expression. So, until next time, whether you listen to future episodes, previous episodes, or see me on social media, until next time, I shall be healed. Re-listening to my episodes, because these episodes also speaks to me, since I speak from my heart and it helps me ground myself. It's like, hey, you did it. Yeah, you have words that resonates with you. So I do re-listen to these episodes in the meantime before I put out other episodes. Yeah. Until next time. I hope you enjoy this episode, even though it was rather short. If this episode resonated with you, share it with a friend. Leave a review. Follow and subscribe for more episodes of Heartfelt Expressions.